One night, a group of friends gathered in an old mansion located outside the city. Many horror stories had been told about the mansion's past. Some about the ghosts of missing people, others about the curses of its former owners. However, these legends didn't deter the young ones. They remained merely stories to them. The friends played games and had fun inside the old mansion until late into the night. However, as the hours passed, they noticed that the atmosphere became eerie. The walls of the house seemed to breathe. The curtains rustled in the wind, even though the windows were closed. One of them, while watching their reflection in an antique mirror in the middle of the room, saw the reflection of a figure. But when they turned around, there was no one there. Panicked, they informed the others. The friends gathered in front of the mirror and started to look. Suddenly, the reflection in the mirror seemed to open into a different world. They saw a dimly lit room in a dark corridor, and inside, a child was writing something on the wall with their hands. As they stared in disbelief, the room suddenly filled with light, and the child vanished. When they looked back at the mirror, they saw only their own reflections. But at the bottom of the mirror, a message appeared. Once you enter here, there's no turning back. Filled with fear and panic, one of the young ones tried to break the mirror, but they couldn't. Looking around, they realized that the doors of the mansion had vanished, and it was impossible to get out. As the night progressed, the group members started to disappear one by one. The last remaining person, trembling with fear, stared into the mirror and felt something approaching in that dim light. And then, everything turned black. The next morning, those outside the mansion heard a scream breaking the silence inside. However, when they entered, they found no trace. Only a broken piece of an antique mirror lay shattered on the floor. Since that day, it was never known how many people disappeared from that old mansion. But the story that became a legend continued to circulate among the locals, and everyone believed that the old mansion, through its mirror, drew young ones into a dark world.